Hi guys, again it's time for, it's been a while again because I'm having such a busy week, and this COVID thing has been affecting a lot of our schedules here, and just making sure that before anything, I reviewed last week, I think a few days ago, this mouse here, and I've been using this board here as a mouse pad. This is a textured board and I use it mostly for drawing. It's kind of a nice pad, but I really don't want to affect most of my work. I have to remove this when I use it for work, because this one is really micro adjusting to my movements, and I wanted to make sure that I get a mouse pad that would be more universal. And it arrived yesterday, but it was Sunday yesterday, so I don't have time to review on Sundays. So yeah, we have it here now, and you can read all about it when I open up this package here. So yeah, and the main point that I got this was because it was presented as such, that it's a kind of a mouse pad that would lend to accuracy, and most importantly the part where it says that it's easily cleaned, and then would help with the dirt and such, those things. So yeah, I'm gonna open it up off screen and just make sure that it's still the same thing here. There, you can see that already in the window there. So yeah, the name of this is a Razer. It's a Razer brand. It says there, anti-slip base, quick accurate mouse movements, and consistent control. Consistency is what I would need. So it's called the Pro Glide soft mouse mat from Razer. I used to use a different mouse pad. I think I reviewed it before. It's a Firefly, this one here. Yeah, it's kind of, this one lights up. It's cool looking, nice to use as well, but it's not as accurate as I would like it to be. You won't really notice it if you're not into micro adjusting photos and making logos and those stuff. But in terms of the color, it's kind of similar, but I like the green of this box right now. And I'm just showing you the rest of the box, what is written there. There's also a guarantee here, 1-year warranty. And all around the box, that's it. That's how it looks generally. And it's, as you can see there, sturdy grip, anti-slip base and whatnot, where comfort meets control. And you can pause this video to see what size it is. So it's 14 by 14.17 inches by 10.83 inches, and polyester fabric based on natural rubber foam. So then they have this tab here to pull this up, make sure that it's kind of taped in, because I've heard that there's some kind of fake ones of this, but I'm not too sure if those fake ones are really real. But some of my friends have mentioned that there's a fake one of this. Make sure that I got this from a reputable dealer, and it would probably help me out today, start this week with a lot of work to be done. And there you go. And yeah, the main point here is accuracy, and I'm gonna slightly test it out to make sure that they advertise what they advertise about it is actually true. So yeah, as you can see, the difference with just to make sure, it kind of has this Razer logo here, the cloth logo here, as you can see there. That's how the texture looks. That's how the side looks. So in comparison, because most of maybe those who watched the review before of my Firefly here, this is the Firefly one, the one colored matte. As you can see, in terms of the surface, there's a really huge difference, as you can see there, right? This kind of silky here, this one is kind of semi-rough and semi-silky, and I can see a few detailed notches there. And yeah, on the back of this one is just a regular rubber thing that the mouse usually use, right there. Right, it's kind of dirty now, but as you can see, that's the back of that. And the thickness, you can't really gauge the thickness in here because it's kind of the light side of things. But this one has served me well using my mouse, the Firefly one. I haven't tried this now, it's non-powered, right? But as you can see here in the back, you would really see the difference of the backing, right? It's like a honeycomb pattern. right? When you see there, it's kind of a honeycomb pattern. In the precision of the cutting is not really to the point of what I would want it to be, because I'm stickler for details. As you can see, it's kind of diagonal on the side. Would have loved it if it isn't diagonal. It's kind of supposed to be parallel or straight, but in the front side you won't notice anything about it. So yeah, and for the thickness, so about the same thing, but the foam used here is kind of different as well, right? So I'm just gonna try it now. So I'm gonna put it on top of my other mouse pad here, the one that I use for drawing, and then you can see here, right? I'm just gonna change the focus, as you can see, and then I'm just gonna move my camera to my screen, right? There you go. Okay, I'm just gonna lock it in my tripod here. So as you can see, yeah, it's more precise in sense. So I'm just okay, I'm just try to show you while I'm moving my mouse. Not sure how to do that, but I'm trying to make sure that you're seeing my movement with the mouse. So yeah, there you go. So when I flick it like that, you see it responds pretty well, and then when I slow down, it doesn't jiggle. As you can see, it doesn't jiggle a lot. But when I compare it to my precision mousepad for drawing here, yeah, when I move it around, it kind of slides around a lot, right? And when I try to control it, it's more controllable because this is for drawing. But the difference is when I'm trying to use it as a regular mousepad, it's like the mouse pointer is moving away from me, right? Again, so to compare the balance there, this one here kind of works for precision as well. It's not as precise as my drawing pad there, right? It's not as precise, but it's workable. It's about 90% there. But in terms of the moving around thing, I'm moving my mouse around quite a lot here, but it's not moving away from me. So it's optimal control that I'm having, that I like now from this mouse. And although it's the first time that I've tried it, I'm kind of wasn't sure if it would really work as advertised, but for now I can feel like it does. And yeah, as you can maybe observe and try it on your own, I would recommend this mouse pad. It's quite the same size as my regular drawing pad. So yeah, it's kind of nice. As you can see here, I'm moving back to the pad. It's the same size as my drawing surface, right there. Same size, exactly the same size. Maybe just a millimeter off. Yeah, but exactly the same size, the same width. So I won't use exactly because it has a millimeter difference. But in terms of the way my hand would move around and use the space, it's not too small, it's not too large, it's quite okay. So yeah, that's it for my review of the Razer Pro Glide mousepad in green, which is my favorite color. And continue to subscribe to my channel and like my videos, and that makes us make more videos for you.